Start recording. Properties. Sorry, just a couple little things that I need to flip around. There we go. One of these days I'll get a consistent stream setup that actually works for everything. But yeah, it's freaky estate. What were you saying?
I was just referencing my favorite roguelike is Enter the Gungeon, and every gun in that's a reference. And then you said, yeah, a lot of indie games, like...
Yeah, a lot of indie games, you can tell that they have that sort of, like, dedication and focus in them. Where, like, they're just... People are just making fun games to make fun games.
Or this type of, like, sense of humor.
Yeah. So we're not taking a small deck, so Energizer's not great.
What do you like about Shiso?
Shiso snowballs really badly, late game.
Badly?
Like, well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean, you also recommended Battle Network, Mega Man Battle Network.
Yeah, this is that style of game.
I couldn't figure out. Like, I don't know, it didn't. I didn't click with it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It happens. So Shiso's gun deals damage equal to half of his money.
Okay.
So that's why he snowballs really badly, because right now I only have 90 money, so I only deal 45 damage. There's a hired gun.
So you don't buy anything?
You don't buy anything.
Because...
you don't buy much, at least.
Okay.
Blue Flame is tempting, but I think I go for Kinetic Shield. Indie programmers are meme lords. Indie programmers are just good. They care about their games, you know?
Oh, hey, we got the girl. You can teleport her?
I have a special ability that lets me do it, yeah.
You saved me.
Slow applies when frost... Slow enemies when frost is applied, I guess. It doesn't really do anything for us, though.
Flat Earth. Well, the tiles are flat.
Yeah. Is it? They're not.
Oh wait, don't you get to talk to the girl? I thought you can buy things from her and you don't want to fight her.
That's the shopkeeper.
Oh, that's not the shopkeeper.
That's not the shopkeeper.
Okay.
We unlocked the shopkeeper, by the way. I finally got to kill her.
Oh, you unlock her as a character to play as?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh, gotta love the, like, chamber spin noise.
Yeah, honestly, like, there's a lot of detail put into this game. Oh, Deck Slam or Double Lift. Or Deck Slam or Earth and Armor. I think I go for Deck Slam here. We're gonna go for big deck memes. So every time you shoot a shot, you lose 3 money, and if you kill an enemy with it, you gain 10. So the idea is it just snowballs out of control really fast.
It's like grip points in Pathfinder. Like, I lose a grip point for this special ability, but if I kill an enemy with it, I get the grip point back.
Right. So it's like, why wouldn't you just do it?
So it's just like it's in your interest to spend.
Teleport the rock away.
It's great for finishing. It's fantastic for finishing.
Or you just do that. That's late game. It just turns into, oops, I'm gonna keep doing this. We're gonna go for big double lift deck energy. But yeah, one of the things I like about this game is just like, you can tell it was made by just like a small group. I think this might have been just like one dude and some people who made assets for him.
Was Battle Network like a specific...
Battle Network was Capcom.
No, I mean, was it a specific, like... What's the... Like, that's what they were going for? Like, it's specific inspiration?
Yeah. No, the idea... This was what they were going for inspiration-wise, for sure.
The Battle Network.
Oh, with Battle Network or with this game?
When they made this game, was Battle Network an inspiration for them?
It's almost assuredly, because this is almost the exact same style of game as Battle Network.
Oh, okay. It's that there aren't any other games like that, you're saying? Or?
There are, but there were games that were based off of Battle Network as well.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so did Battle Network, did that type of like tile-based 4x4 next to a 4x4 exist before I guess it doesn't have to be that size, but there have been tile-based strategy games, but I guess in this
Not
very,
like a real-time strategy game with
Yeah.
like deck building as
and
well.
also in this like versus way.
Right.
Oh right, because in Mega Man you're like collecting different busters and abilities. And things like that.
Yeah.
It's different. It's not the same thing, but every game is gonna like build on things in a way. I do like how it's just like I got a little bullet time there. I do
Yeah.
like how it's just like a dude in what seems like regular hoodie and all that, but he's got a huge gun.
Yeah, this is just his name is Gunner. There we go. Gun.
So this is what do you say?
He said, so this is what it feels like. Oh,
Is this what
okay.
bleeding to death is? You see that episode of it was a season 2 episode of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking
A
about.
character gets shot and he's like, "Is this what bleeding to death is?" It's like, wow. It's like got actually sad.
Stop time for 5 seconds and you go below 200 HP. That could be useful.
So you want the game to get harder? You want the game to get harder?
I'm doing a genocide run. I've never done I've done a pacifist run, but I've never done a genocide run. And also that
Okay.
means I have to kill Shopkeeper, which is gonna suck.
Well, that's another thing. Did genocide was genocide a concept before Undertale?
We were just talking about. Actually, you know what? One of these days, maybe next game we play. I know we were talking about it. We should play Undertale.
We should play. We were talking about that, yeah, if we could, because we're completely blind.
Yeah.
We have no idea what that game is like.
Right.
I mean, I know what it's like, but I know nothing about it. I know Sans, I know Papyrus, and I know that there are like things that you move your heart past a dots.
Yeah.
Past dots.
Yeah.
And as they're not a professional big company, I guess they can allow themselves to go funny with their games. I was reading Mike's thing. I mean, isn't the definition of professional anybody who
Does it for money.
gets paid for something?
Not necessarily gets paid, but like does it like as a job effectively.
What's the
Right.
difference?
That is different. Yes.
What's the difference? Yeah, what is that difference? What's the difference between doing something as a job and getting paid?
I mean, like
Because
you
in
can
my
do
book,
things as like a hobby.
A job
and
means
still
you get paid for it.
No, that's not what a job means necessarily. But like it's something that they do as their main method of getting paid.
Okay.
I guess. Because you can be a professional, like, artist and then go do something else off on the side. Mm-hmm. Like if your main method of earning money is through, if your main method of earning money is through your art, then I would say you're a professional artist.
Okay.
Or even if it's
Yeah,
like,
you're a professional
if
because
it's a
you're
way
getting
of
paid for it.
making
Yeah.
significant money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke's definitely going to be there if we do Undertale.
If we do Undertale, if you'll have me.
I don't know, man.
If you'll possess me. You ever use unnecessary synonyms and it creates a different
It makes a
meaning?
really different context, yeah.
Oh, hey, I remember.
Shit. But yeah, now guns starting to deal like 100 plus damage.
The backgrounds, the pixelated backgrounds.
Yeah,
like
it's all pixel art. It's really nice.
It's Pixar, art, but it is like fantastic. Though. Like, it does look like if you 8-bitted, you know, Breath of the Wild, and you see like I loved playing that game, and it was like these sweeping landscapes. It's
Yeah.
like that's so weird, and that's not even a picture. That just is
It's what it
a
is.
place where you can go.
Right.
And from this perspective, it ends up look like it's weird. They didn't have to design the horizon to look like that. They just made the stuff, and then when you look at from a different perspective, it just creates a horizon. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what all that looks like.
That's just what it looks like now.
And this obviously is meant to be like the background is a designed horizon, but my goodness, like I really like those. It wasn't just like a blue.
Yeah, it's not just
It's
like
not just
some,
like blue.
Yeah, there's an actual like thing going on there.
Yeah,
So we're
that's
not
really
gonna
good.
go for shopkeep because
Saffron.
money.
we're not gonna go for shopkeep because what?
Haha, money.
Money. Haha, gun chambers go burr.
They do go bird. Free money.
Hi, I'm Shiso, and I like money.
Hi, I'm Shiso, and I like money.
Is that a thing with him? Does he like money?
I don't know. The characters don't get developed very well.
Okay, I was
They
gonna
do, like,
ask
little
if,
snippets.
if they have like personality traits.
Yeah.
Do they all like? Are all their defeat quotes specific to them, or do they all say stuff like, "Oh, this is what it feels like"?
They're all pretty much specific to them.
Oh, they do specific to V
Like there is some amount of personality to each character, but it's not like an obscene amount.
Okay, they're not dropping like random lore like, oh, if only my
Right. if only
sister
my
Agatha
lost
could see
uncle,
me now
yeah.
from that one amulet from 5 years ago. I need my amulet, and you're like, this is a whole prequel that
Right.
they could do.
What are we talking about now?
Gotcha. This is a saga. Transfuse, hit self for 5 damage.
Restores
That's it.
mana. That's it. Except this one's double cast, so it's itself 10 damage and then restore 4 mana.
Oh yeah, they're pulling the blue mana out of the blood
Yeah.
vein. That's pretty cool.
Fire homing attack. No, I don't want that. I'm forcing myself to do like a bad like jam deck because it's funny to me.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh, good. Saffron's really scary early on. I want to get her out of the way.
Oh, I forgot her name is Saffron. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember we played as her, and then I liked. There's a girl with like a big wrench that I remember liking.
What the hell's her name? Hazel.
She had a very cool design. And then you like the violin girl.
Yeah, Violet's really fun.
Violet, yeah. That'd be the fun. She has little like decoys.
Yeah, those deal damage to you if you hit them.
Yeah, okay. So, I wonder why, like, So she says, like, he uses a gun, but he's not named Gunner.
No, because the Gunner has a gun.
That's just the character's name is Gunner.
He goes by Gunner.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck.
It's not like a class or anything.
No.
Gotcha. What does Saffron do? Just magic and stuff?
Saffron does a lot of... Saffron's a scientist, I think, like a magic scientist, effectively. I have 9 health because I fucked up that.
Give me a second here.
No.
Oh, that's brutal, actually.
It's really nasty. I have 9
That's
health.
like, it's pixels, but that's like actually brutal. And there's something like in my, like, there's something in my chauvinistic brain that fires off when I see a man just brutally shoot a woman like that. That's like, that's not supposed to happen. I know equality means that, hey, a woman can be shot by a man if she wants to. It's fine. But there's something in
There
my
is
old
consent.
school. There's something in my old school brain that goes, no, it's not right. Oh man.
Something consent. I don't know.
That was a nice battle. Yeah, that was actually pretty clean.
That was really clean. Also, I got really lucky here with this treasure I got. It's called Vaccine. I heal 160 health at the beginning of a round and then take 80 poison damage. So the poison damage is damage over time. So if I can end the round fast enough, I just don't take that poison damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember you explaining something like that. That's like some game where you can stack a status effect, but if you're just fast, the status effect
It doesn't matter, yeah. It doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. Wait. Do you get benefit for having poison?
No.
Or is it just saying you don't get the poison if you end it?
I just don't get the poison if I end it fast enough.
I was wondering if there was like a guts ability in this.
No, not really.
Okay. And I don't mean guts from.
Oh my god, I need this dude to move back out.
Can you go onto the red?
No.
Okay. But Gunner went onto your red.
Because that's an ability that he has. It's a spell card that he has.
Oh,
you
so
can't do it traditionally.
You could go onto the red if you had an ability.
Right.
Oh yeah, we did that. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, I played.
There was one where you could like charge
Celsi.
forward.
I played Celsi, yeah.
She's like the ice girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was cool. That would be the funnest part to me about a game with like an original cast of characters is just coming up with those different character designs and aesthetics and
Yeah,
personalities.
it's awesome. It's fun to see these sort of, and like they're unique, and like you can tell that there was effort put into them.
It is like making a D&D character. Like it was so much fun to just imagine. Like I told you, like I based my cleric very heavily off of Nicholas D. Wolfwood from one of my like favorite. It's okay as an enemy. I just still like it. You know,
Yeah.
Trigun.
Sure.
And I really like that character, Nicholas D. Wolfwood. But he's not. The character I made isn't very similar to Nicholas D. Wolfwood, even though it's hard to explain how that was an inspiration. But you can end up making a character that's like altogether a different character.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't plagiarize at all. It was just coincidence. I mean, we had parallel thinking. I don't know. What do you want from me? And just pulling at the collar. Yeah, and it was just fun to like. It's always fun in D&D to like imagine like how someone got there. Really,
Yeah.
like at the story, all making a character is versus just like here's the beginning of the game, When it's D&D, it's like, here's the beginning of the game, but how'd you get here?
Right.
Like,
That's it.
what's specifically, like, unique about that?
Yeah, it's a good question. But, you bring up a good point, though.
See?
It's just like, what is the beginning of, like, how does your character get to the beginning of the game?
That's what I think of when I make a character. Like, I don't really try to think of, like, a dark backstory. I'm just like, okay, how'd they get there?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
You don't have to think of, like, everything immediately. If you get an idea later, screw it, go for it.
that's why, like, I try not to come up with backstories that, with the exception of my ranger, I try to come up with backstories.
Yeah, Luke wrote, like,
I
how
have,
many
like, a
pages?
10-page backstory
Yeah.
on my ranger. Who I just love rangers, dude. But that's not why I made a 10-page backstory. I was just like, it was for me. It doesn't really matter if it
Right.
comes up in the campaign. I know that you have campaigns where you'll talk about friends, or you will have scenarios where you can, like, oh, this is like the Palutena of the world.
Yeah, she, like, thinks of herself as a goddess, too.
But she's like self-appointed.
Yeah.
Because when I first saw these characters, I was like, oh, it's like a cool little Justice League of quasi-anime characters.
Right.
Because I know it's not anime, but is this an American game, by the way?
I don't think so. I don't remember where it's from.
Because the character
I don't remember
aesthetics feel very like Eastern.
Maybe? I genuinely couldn't tell you. I think the name of the dude who made it is Thomas Moon Kang, and with a name like that, could be American, could be Korean, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't really, like, say anything, though. I'm genuinely unsure.
I mean, even like I'm looking at one I'm saying it's Eastern, but look, there's a cowboy right there. I'm saying like Eastern in the way that like you almost kind of get used to how a Western character looks versus how an Eastern, or how a Western character looks versus how a Western character looks being depicted by Eastern storytellers. Like it's almost like different.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's always that aspect of it too.
Like we've talked about this before, but like I've heard this comparison that Avatar is a Eastern story told, or oh poor girl. Like it feels bad. Like it does feel bad. You really, it's weird. You do get to determine your own like character's personality.
Yeah, you do. In a way. Normally I would.
Because I mean, they were gonna kill you.
Right. So it's like you gotta do something. GG. Thank you, Mike.
Because I've seen you like there's one where you lose to, Michelle or whatever her name was. The ice girl. Celici. And she was just like, oh well, too bad, mate, and then just like killed you with ice.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's brutal.
No, because like they're all like, and each of those characters has their own value that they have. Because you can be spared by some of those characters.
Oh, okay.
But it depends on how many. It's randomly based off of how much or how many characters you've saved.
Oh, okay.
And that character's specific score, because each character has their own like score for whether they're gonna save or spare or kill you.
Gotcha. Oh no. You gotta pick which one to save, Batman.
Nope. What if I just eat shit myself?
Elysium. The Matt Damon
It really wants us to go for a flow deck.
picture.
Chaos Fragment is funny.
Oh, I didn't know you could see your picture of your deck like right there on the left. Not that it's of any significance to me. I don't know what any of those icons are. But
Yeah, no,
you can like go through and just have right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we're going for a flow deck again. Legend of Korra is now available outside of the US. Yeah, on
That's
Netflix.
When
nice.
we played co-op, do we have the same deck or was it a different deck?
It would be, I think it's the same deck.
Yeah, okay.
I think that counts as killing an enemy with Soulfire. It's giving me
cryophage?
useless. It's giving me useless stuff for this build.
Well, cryo means ice and phage means virus, I think.
Yeah, so whenever you 50% chance to apply a frost stack when poison damage is dealt. They've added a bunch of new things. This is one of the new artifacts
Real
you can
devil
get.
in the freezer situation.
It's the Cowboy Bebop thing. It's the from the horror episode.
Oh yeah, Toys in the Attic.
Yeah, Toys in the Attic.
Yeah. Devil in the Freezer is a like a drama novel about like a disease that what we're going through right now, basically.
Yeah. Well, that sucked. That ate most of my health.
I love when you like do very poorly on a stage. I don't mean you. I just mean like.
I like when I do poorly on a
Yeah.
stage too, because it means I'm in an awkward situation.
But you still get the victory condition, and it's like ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, and it's
Right.
like you just like completely ate it, and it's like da 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 da
It's like
da.
it's like when we were playing what was it? When we were playing the over the hedge multiplayer thing, and everybody died, and we were all like, "Well, what happened?" And it was just quiet for a second, and somebody like pointed out it was like quest succeeded or something like that on the screen, and we were just like,
with
perfect.
when the series with you and Richard and James.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were there.
Over the Hedge, I was not there.
I thought you. No, that's right. You weren't. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I forgot.
I own that game,
Right.
and it was just coincidental that Richard and I have a very similar GameCube library.
Right.
And we vibed about that. But I like what's that Peter Pan hat called?
I don't know what that's called actually.
I also just like the very Irish aesthetic going on here.
Shopkeep has words if you have coin. Also referencing.
Oh, is that a reference?
It's a reference to Khajiit in Skyrim.
Oh, I wanted to ask you
In
a
any
question.
Elder Scrolls game. Now we're getting to the fun part of Shizo. Yeah, you're right.
The blacksmith in Enter the Gungeon, one of her dialogue things is, Forge I can, strong I am. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
And I was like, is that Dark Souls?
it is Dark Souls.
Okay, I was like, is that the giant blacksmith?
Yeah, that's the giant
Yes,
blacksmith.
okay, I wanted to ask you that when I was like, Forge I can, strong I am. And then no, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you, man. I was like, okay, that's. I was gonna say that cadence and the way of talking. That's how the blacksmith from.
Right.
And they're both blacksmites.
Blacksmith.
That's the.
So this is
the
gonna
plural.
suck.
Oh, it's Cecily.
Cephaly. Fuck. Alright, we're at this point now. Yeah, I died.
She's brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing personnel kit. See, Mike, we get to the fun point of the run, but I can't help
so
but
easy.
suck
Yeah.
is the problem. The problem is I'm not good at this game.
Dude, that's what's been bothering me about roguelikes recently is that, like, it feels like you're just playing early levels, and you're like, I'm really, really good at the early levels, but I can't even practice the later levels because I just die instantly.
Right. So we're gonna do Violet, because Violet, I haven't done Violet in forever. I don't even remember which button does what.
The character designs are really clean, and then to see them, like, translated to pixels is pretty awesome. Like, one of the things I liked about, like, I remember playing this even as a kid, Fire Red, I brought this up earlier, but you start out as you see yourself as a full 2D sprite, and then you shrink down to, like, okay, your journey's gonna start, and you shrink down, and you turn into a pixelated boy at the beginning. That happens at the beginning of Fire Red.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of Pokemon games, it'll be like, view, 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 and you'll see, like, the middle evolution, like, stages in
Right.
between. And so seeing something get translated to a pixel art is kind of like interesting to see how both are really good, legitimate designs, even though obviously the pixel seems like less.
Violet's moves it. So here's what Violet does.
Okay.
If you hit down,
Does she have different like music?
that's a shield. No.
She's like, oh, okay.
No, it's based on the area, I think.
Oh, okay.
If you hit her weapon, something happens.
Oh, and you can do a different directional ability.
Yeah, you can do different directional abilities based on what you pick. So
That's
this one
pretty
is
cool.
going to be shield. That's mana. That's Trinity, and that's an attack.
This is like Smash, where like you literally have to learn a whole thing.
and this is
about
fragile.
how character works.
Violet in particular is just really technical. But Violet can give herself fragile, which is why she's extremely good.
I just don't get hit.
Just don't get hit. Easy.
Save me. She's got like a whole like.
Violet's
like,
all about burst damage early game.
No, I was saying that one girl had like a weird like steampunk trilby on.
Oh yeah. No, you're right.
Does it just replay the match for you?
No, this is showing what the thing does.
Oh, what the spell does.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that now.
She can heal her.
Unfortunate.
She can't heal herself.
Can you take? Wait, what was that?
She can give herself a shield.
What's the corset?
Corset is take 40 damage, gain 100 shield.
Can guys take that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's game 8 playing
I was
around,
like, is
buddy.
that? I was like, is that specific to Violet, or is that just like a card?
Also, if you stand in the back row, you get the benefits of your shield as long as you stand in the middle, regardless. There we go. Yeah, I kind of need AoE.
Ew.
AU. I know we've shown that video probably multiple times.
I'm gonna heal you with some. I know aloe's usually healing, but I'm gonna hurt you with some aloe. Area literally of effect. ALOE.
There we go.
Can she heal by herself?
She can't heal. She can give herself shield, and
Did you answer that already?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
that's fine. But I figured I'd answer it because you probably weren't paying attention.
No.
I don't think I have anything worthwhile at this point, unless I get lucky here.
How do you attack her?
You just hit her.
But you're in the shop.
Yeah, you back out.
Oh, gotcha. So it only exists to give you the option to fight her.
Yep,
What do
pretty
you get
much.
for fighting her?
You get to unlock her as a character, and she's required for true genocide runs. And I think whenever you kill a character, you get more luck, but the run gets harder as a result of that.
So you don't have to kill her, or you don't have to unlock her character to do a full genocide run. You do have to kill her to do. Well, I mean, it would unlock her character, but you don't need to be playing as her. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also
Wait.
do
Can you kill her as her?
No, she didn't show up. But you are your own shop. I can show you it later. It was really
That's
cool
cool.
looking. So we're gonna remove that and grab this other upgrade and go ahead and upgrade Frost Barrage once. -1 mana cost is really good. That's fine.
She's a very difficult fight.
You're gonna go to sleep. I got tired even after sleeping a lot before. All right, Mike, take care of yourself. Try to keep your sleep schedule not too super messed up, dude. Be
yeah.
careful. Have a good sleep though. Oh, fine, we'll take it.
Ouch. What was the ouch for?
Donate blood. Take damage, give you money. Piercing. No, don't want consume. More shots?
Wait, did they ever reveal what she's doing with the blood?
No.
Okay.
She's just taking it.
I know if it was like you have to
Apocalyptic Wasteland,
fight.
which begs the question, what the hell are you doing with blood?
Yeah, as I say, like you have to like fight you later. Fight a clone version of me. What is bot ASMR, by the way? And I know that it's like for Fogglewhoop, but like
Bot AS, it doesn't do
literally.
anything.
it's like,
It's just there.
does it speak to the person?
No. It does nothing.
It's just a countable thing.
It's just a thing that I let people spend their points on in the channel thing.
But it's not anyone talking.
No.
Except to when you plug it into Fogglewhoop, and that's it.
Yeah. It's just Fogglewhoop saying things.
Can't hear it in
It
his-
plays for Fogglewhoop's ASMR.
In his brains.
Applying poison deals 5 damage. That's interesting. I'm gonna take the mana vein.
A turtle that drops a shield whenever it gets hit. But do each character have like? Does each character have recognizable patterns you just like kind of know?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. Most of them are pretty easy.
When you play as a character, you can fight any of the other characters, and it's random.
You have to fight all of them, and you can choose
Oh, you
which
have to
area.
fight all of them.
Yep.
So they can't add like DLC characters that'll make the run longer.
Not really, no. That was convenient.
Not really. They can't add
Yeah, they can't really add any other characters that would make the run longer.
unless they just say, okay, you'll be everyone but one random,
Right.
or two, or based on that. Like you're not gonna like fighter past 6. You have to stay in that quadrant and just not touch the.
Yep.
Oh, so if you get caught on that 2-1, you're screwed.
Yeah, no, you can just get stuck.
And you hit over and over?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
brutal. So you have to be mindful of what quadrant you're picking.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes you don't have a choice, but most
Yeah.
of the time you do. And sometimes you just gotta tank the damage.
Where's your health again?
On directly below me. Directly below.
Oh,
the
it's
character.
just below. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the number.
It's
below
not a
you.
bar. It's like just the number.
Right. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody having a good time? What was his first area? You want to do a pacifist run?
What was your goal, to do genocide?
I don't know.
I want to see.
I'm just playing the game.
Is it boring if you save him, or is
Not
it just
really.
like you save him and then you're good? And that's
You
it?
save him and then you get a different boss at the end.
Have you finished a run?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was with Shiso.
Okay. No, save her.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get Saffron
gonna-
out of the way early. So each area has 2 different characters you can potentially
Wait,
get.
what do you get?
Huh?
What did she give you?
Health.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's why it's harder. You just
Fuck her.
Wait, why did she appear at the beginning?
Because she helps you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Frost Barrage, pumping upgrades into Frost Barrage is kind of nuts. Reduce next shuffle time by 1 second. That could be useful.
Wait, what happens if you kill some of them and don't kill other?
Nothing. You just get the same boss at the end that you normally get for most runs. Each run type has a different ending.
Oh, gotcha. So it is
Take-
basically just like pacifist genocide or a different, or
Yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the Undertale runs are called that aren't those. These regular runs.
I don't know, actually. Oh, I gave the. You can give the thing shield. That's funny. I didn't know you could do that.
The white thing next to you?
Yeah, I gave it shield by accident because I didn't know.
Did
Anyway,
we-
I really like Violet. She's really fucking cool.
It does seem like an interesting approach to like having a grid-based ability choice system on a grid-based game. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it means that you gotta really pay attention to what you're doing, like movement-wise and time everything, right?
And also, like, if they destroy the tiles, you got to be mindful of where you're allowed to step. 'Cause
Right.
You step into that. You actually step into that tile when you pick that ability.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking like that's.
Yeah,
what
no,
I
you
work.
do. You have to step in there.
Yeah, you do step into it. Okay. It's not just that you pick the arrow in that direction, and that's how that works.
I'm gonna take Pyroblast. Good damage, but not great. I need more max mana. Do anything fun anyway.
If a person has kept taken care of a violin in the apocalypse, you know you gotta be scared of that person.
That's a really scary person. I agree. There we go. I don't want to take PK Fire.
Oh yeah.
Also, it's just PK
Wait.
Fire. Yeah.
Does it spell it with like an H at the end?
Yeah, that means it has an upgrade to it.
Oh, I didn't know if you're pronouncing it like fire.
No. It's in the bottom, in the description, it says super hot fire.
Oh, but it's spelled F-I-R-E.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not like PK fire. Alright. Sorry, the mic was covering up part of the words I couldn't tell the spell. Soul Gun, a gun that fires every second and restores mana when it kills something.
I'm taking a mana
Forged
gem.
by something.
I'm taking a mana gem there. So unfortunately, I took the dark path, which is going to increase my luck. If you get a shopkeep on the dark path, they, instead of taking money, they take health.
You're not saying the path in terms of the whole game, you're just saying in the Saffron area.
There's a specific path for this thing.
For the whole run or just for this part of the run?
This part of this level, effectively.
This level, yeah.
Yeah. I'll
And
take
so
a
you
win
avoided the shopkeep is the chest. Item.
Yeah, the shopkeep is the chest.
And you
Or
avoided.
no, the shopkeep is up top. It's that little tag thing.
Oh, the
I
tag.
couldn't go that way.
Oh, right, because she has that little like
Yeah.
4 diamond thing
Yeah.
emblem. So wait, when you save all of them, is it just like a grid of people at the beginning of a level that help you?
Pretty much.
That's pretty cool. And so it's a higher difficulty setting to kill everyone.
Yeah, it ends up being more difficult for a couple of reasons.
What does luck do for you?
Luck makes encounters more likely to be difficult, but also gives you better chances of higher rarity rewards from levels, so higher rarity spells
Gotcha.
and artifacts and things like that, and things in the shop. Rush Fire is not worth it. Tempted, but no.
Oh, it's PK that's spelled different. I
It's
remember
PK.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, they just actually write out.
Is there a PvP aspect to this?
Huh?
Is there a PvP option to this?
I think there is. I'm not super familiar with it. Oh, we can look on the main menu in a sec. Whenever we get done this run. Ow, please stop hitting me with thunder.
I love his like spare him or not. Oh yeah, no, you can come along. Maybe we'll find you. Oh no! And like drops the like sharp bow. I can only imagine that the bow is a weapon.
There we go. No.
Aw.
We could have gone for the pacifist route. I just forgot we were going for the pacifist route. It happened. No, it legitimately happened the other day too. I was really mad because I had a really good run going on a genocide route and I had saved somebody because I wasn't thinking.
Oh, why'd you save him in that moment?
Because I wasn't thinking.
Oh,
I didn't have.
I didn't know if you like wanted health or something.
No, I was just stupid.
And so even though you completed the fight, you were like, all right.
Yeah, it's like
I just think it's funny. Like, who's the girl with the staff that looks like Palutena?
Terra.
She's not green, but
Terra.
Terra. Okay, I just like the idea that Terra would have killed you, right? And it's like, all right, you didn't kill me, so I understand you're a good person. I'm gonna help you because you're a good person. Yep, still helping you. Good person. Fight Saffron. Oh.
Yeah, maybe not good.
Oh yeah.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna quit this one. We'll start
Okay.
another one because we can go check out that thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a PvP thing. Okay.
Okay, it's local.
Gotcha. Oh, local. Okay.
I'd
Yeah,
imagine-
yeah. I don't know if they would like support. I wasn't expecting them to support like
online.
PvP.
On this would be hell.
I would not be pleased with that.
Online on this would be so bad.
Yeah, oh man. Because again, you don't know if someone's made a like robot out of popsicle sticks that can move the controller for them and read visual cues from the screen.
Right.
Oof.
Well, this was a shit start. All right. Let's see what happens. Take the south path. You gotta be real careful with Violet sometimes. I don't have anything that lets me move into the enemy territory for Zenith to be effective, so I'm gonna take Melt down weirdly,
Hits all enemies that have frost and leave a flame on hit.
and I guess we're gonna go Anima, depending on what we get here. Apply a root for 1 second to all enemies on Trinity cast. Poison damage applies fragile. None of these are particularly great. Mana Vein.
I would imagine root as a game mechanic is good in this type of thing because people move around so much.
Yeah, it can be, for sure.
Is there any boss that just like doesn't work on moving around stuff? They just
The last boss.
okay.
You do need to move. You need to move, but they don't.
Do they take up multiple tiles?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
They take up like the entire back 2 rows. Carpet Bomb is tempting because it's funny, but I don't think it's a good idea. Just because I don't have anything that helps me deal with being on fire yet.
I'm really bad at like need to learn some coping mechanisms. Or just like to be more respectful to your emotions or acknowledge, how you're feeling. Manage relationships. No, I'm just like really bad being on fire. I can't
Hey,
I don't know how to deal with it.
It sucks, man.
Oh yeah. It gets easier the older you get, you're fine.
We can go for a really stupid deck.
Does nothing.
Yeah, Jam does nothing.
Yeah.
And Anchor, that's important. Anchor means you're stuck in place while you cast it. Weapon damage doesn't count as spell damage, so you can get around some funny requirements for like defense values. Because like normally if they have defense values, it only applies to spells. Gonna skip that weirdly.
There's like a lamprey mouth on that one.
Leech is actually pretty nice. It can be nice. You need to upgrade it some, but it can definitely be really, really nice.
Is there any character that isn't human? Or does this take place on planet? Like, does this take place on planet Earth?
I think this is Planet Earth. I don't know.
I think I just like lore.
You can go look up the lore. I'm sure there's some lore out there. I just don't know it.
Like, clearly this doesn't need me, right?
No, but like, no game really needs a ton of lore.
No, yeah, you like Tetris.
Yeah,
Tetris is one of the
doesn't-
most successful. I love Tetris, and there's like no lore.
You don't
to
need
it.
lore.
Giving Tetris lore is like Thomas Was Alone. that's when you give Tetris lore, it becomes Thomas Was Alone.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
man. Or the Tetris effect, I guess. But that's like, again, not that much lore.
We're gonna do Hit Seeker, even though it's really bizarre to take that. Oh, thank you, Shizo.
Oh, that's his normal skin.
Yeah.
Oh, you caught me wearing my normal skin. What?
What did you just say?
Sometimes I go around this wasteland wearing a different skin. All right, you're creeping me out.
You gotta stop talking like that, man.
I mean,
Weird. How'd I do that? You bitch.
I gotta say, Shiso looks pretty, like,
He looks naked without his hat.
he looks pretty edgy.
He kinda is edgy.
He's like, not everyone's so brave enough to carry a gun without a license. But in this world, we have to redefine our licenses. Shiso, you don't have a car. there are no more cars, you don't need a license. I made a gun license. Shiso, it's not a good thing, you have to be responsible. Shiso, no.
I'm gonna die here.
Oh man, good luck. Have fun.
I don't have anything to deal with bosses. And this bitch keeps throwing jams at me.
Oh, is this one of those things where you just like need like does it get to a point where you just like have lucky drops, or you have to have lucky drops and a run can just be ruined by bad stuff?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well-
Violet's kit is really good in like burst damage, but that's about it. And I don't have a good kit to support it.
There are
so-
some games that let you unlock options that lower the ability of bad drops, like more likely for good things to happen.
That's what luck is effectively, but it
Oh,
also
that is what
runs
that's
harder.
Gotcha. And harder as in what? The bosses do more damage and you have less health? What does harder mean besides, like, is it more enemies?
More enemies, generally more dangerous enemies.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, so like how we went down in Paper Mario and it was just like, here's Kamek and all these people. That'd be like, oh, the harder enemies are just there now.
Right.
At the beginning.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, luck, it like increases over time, but there's ways to increase it like faster, effectively, if you take the right abilities. That'll spawn that. Okay, fire.
So every stage has how many of these screens through the path? Like 10?
Something like that. It's like 9 or something. I don't remember exactly.
And how many characters are there?
7, 8, 8, 8. Because
Okay.
it's gonna be like 7 minus the one that you play, or 8 minus the one that you play.
And so the 8th
Number of
boss is
stages.
that final one?
Yeah,
Gotcha. So you're playing like 80 screens.
yeah, something like that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna skip this one. I don't know what I want to do here. I should just become a one-step from Eden streamer.
Like solely?
Yeah, just nothing but that.
Alright. Alright, there's demand.
I don't know, dude. What do y'all think? I think I shouldn't have taken Skewer.
AAA, indie, multiplayer, single player, nah.
One step from Eden. There are people who just do that. There are people who are like speedrunners and stuff who like
For Eden or for
for
just
a lot of things.
Or I mean, but for Eden are there? Where it's like I just stream one
Most
step.
likely, if I had to think about it.
Yeah, I guess I never think about how many people are streaming on Twitch all one like at a time.
There's a ton of people, dude. There are a ton of people. Jam Cannon. All right, we're almost online.
The jamming.
We are jamming. We're jamming.
Jamon. That's I know it's like Shamon.
Pop that. Haha, 1! Dead enemies leave a flame behind. We're going for fire.
Cassidy's scarf.
Stop time for 5 seconds. You can go below 200 health. I don't know. That's probably a reference to something,
I
but
would
I have no
assume.
idea what it is.
Anything's possible in a dream. But you can't lose health in a dream.
Gain 2 shield for each spell in your deck at the start of a battle. Hit a random enemy for damage up to equal to 3 times the spells in your deck when you Trinity cast. Trident, I wanted to try out. This seems like a decent deck for it.
Have you ever had pain in a dream? Have you ever been hurt in a dream?
Like physically? Like you woke up in pain or?
No. In your brain, you remember feeling pain in the dream.
Probably. I don't know. I don't remember my dreams that well. Unfortunately.
Cell location. Teleport to the inverse tile when you cast a spell.
I'll show you a little secret. A little sneaky secret.
Some of the stuff I'm like, I can't imagine how it would be useful except for like specific combos. Like, but then again, that's the point of a good deck is that you can complement each
You've
other.
gone through all this.
There's no one card or object that like wins you the game.
I'm gonna take Empty Bottle. Ice Spikes isn't very good.
I just feel like there's new stuff. You were holding out on me.
Right.
Where's your money count?
Top left.
Oh, okay, 73.
Sure.
Yayifications.
You can poker. I forget how.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
talked about
and
that.
she'll just say stuff.
Yeah, she'll just say things. I don't remember how.
I like it, when you exhaust someone's dialogue options and they're like, all right, go away.
Please go away. Lose 5 money when you shuffle. That's fine right now, actually. Jam Cannon's only really good in longer fights. Kind of annoying. The jams are also annoying, but I can only get rid of one thing right now. I'm gonna go for an Anima deck, I think. Like Anima Convergence. We'll just see what shows up, I guess.
No, it's original this game apparently, based on what I can find.
Okay.
Everything I look up at Cassie's Scarf is either one step from Eden or like something. Somebody talking about their fashion on Pinterest.
Okay.
named Cassidy wearing a scarf.
Alright then. Fire 3 Kunai, teleport to the universe.
Not necessarily Pinterest, but like that kind of thing.
Right. No, I know what you mean.
Like, here's my internet closet.
Right. Here's all the skeletons in my internet closet.
Internet closet would be a good band name.
Internet closet. I like that. I can deal with that.
Those mines.
Yep.
So you just have
Gotta
to
play Happy Feet.
You can't stay there. Dude, Violet's happy feeding the whole time she's like dancing in place.
Uh-huh.
Dude, don't mess around with bards. They're the people literally willing to dance all the time just so that they can be more
Yeah,
powerful.
that's it. I don't know what he expected to get out of this one, really.
I do like the sci-fi stuff where like being good at guns is like its own class just because that's such a like we've clearly optimized that in our economy.
Right.
And warfare.
Alright.
Like one thing that you gotta admit about guns is that they're extremely useful. They do cause results of a certain kind.
Right.
They make things happen. If you're like, hey, I have a violin, no one really cares. If you're like, I have a gun, you're like, wow.
They're like, oh, gun!
Patrick, that's a violin. Yes. Like, doesn't matter. But Patrick, that's a gun. Have we mentioned Patrick, that's a gun on stream, by the way?
I don't think we have. There's a video, just look up Patrick, that's a gun. Honestly, you'll probably find it. It's just funny.
Man of Steel. Oh, I nice. I like that it's this nice, like, bullet time segment.
I knife that it's this, like, bullet time thing.
Are you slowing down time, or does Gunner do that?
He's doing it.
Okay. That's nice of him. Because he could just, like, completely shred you. But he's like, here you go. That is kind of like, that's kind of funny though. Like for a, you know, it's interesting whenever villains give.
We're pacifist running, right? That's what we were doing? Yeah.
Well, we already killed Saffron.
No, we didn't. I started a new run.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I haven't seen what either says. He just says okay.
Okay. Sometimes he really does just say okay, and that's
Alright.
okay.
What was his defeat quote? Oh, this is what it feels like.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what it really is, only what it feels like. Like a knife in my windpipe. A knife in my windpipe. It's a sign.
It is a sign.
Step
For a
Pierce.
fast knife, you got fragile duplicate this spell, so that's 200 damage for 1 mana.
Don't bring this to a gunfight. I like that.
Sounds fresh.
I really would like it if there was a gun in Gungeon called Knife, and it was just, the
It was
description was
just a knife.
just, you idiot.
Why did you do that? Oops, wrong one.
I read a line in a book that was like, buddy, you just brought a spoon to a knife fight. And I was like, somehow that's more terrifying than bringing
The
a
dude's
knife.
bringing a spoon. I feel like he either knows what he's doing or he's so terrifyingly bad.
Yes.
Like you don't want to be anywhere near him.
It's kind of, I mean, we talk about how like explosive and popcorny the Michael Bay movies are. I brought up Michael Bay as a director before.
Yeah.
But there is one line in the second one I always remember that's fantastic. Where it's, and of course it's John Turturro.
Yes,
Who
of
says
course
it?
it is.
It's John Turturro and the guy who's like, I don't know his name. He's just the guy who plays like the college best friend.
Okay.
They're the side characters of the movie.
Yeah.
And they get caught in this like pit in the desert, and literally every Decepticon that isn't the big bad is surrounding them. And it's, I don't know. I appreciate that they gave the side characters something to do while Shia LaBeouf was saving the world.
Right.
Not to talk too much about the movie or anything, but I love this scene in that where they're surrounded by all these Decepticons, and Turturro goes, "You ever see a shootout at, or it's either gunfight or shootout or something at OK Corral?" No. A lot of people died. He just goes, "Oh." A lot of people died.
It's
like
just a lot of
he's
people
saying like
died.
we're homaging that movie, but also we're not gonna make it out of this.
Right.
And I love that thing of like if somebody pulls out a spoon and everyone else has knives, it's like a lot of people died. This is not gonna work out, son. Do you know the origination of the meme? It's like, dang son, where'd you find this? Or like,
I don't remember where it's from, no.
or it's like, son, where did you get this? Or
yeah,
something like
it's
that.
dang son, where'd you find this? I know what you're talking
Oh, it is? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like darn son or something. It's like, man, son, you find this somewhere or something
Man,
like that.
son, boy, father.
Man, son, did you acquire this? Oh, she's upset.
Yeah, this is the dark path.
It's late. Oh no.
Haste for 2 seconds when you cast a spell, but it all costs health.
That's so brutal, dude.
Take 1 damage every time you move, get an upgrade.
It's late. She's like fed up.
She's tired.
Oh man. She's into blood.
Let's see. Merit badge could be good.
It's also a nice touch that her eyes turn red.
Oh yeah,
Why is this the most fleshed out character?
that's the thing. I don't know
Already.
why. Lose 100 defense, gain 5 luck. Well, I don't have any defense, but that still actually
Oh,
affects me.
I also like Violet is spelled with the ETTE, like pirouette, like
Yeah.
dancing.
Nah, it's
That's
nice.
a reach, but it's interesting. I don't know. Obviously, it's just like girls' names. Like
Right.
girls' names end with ETTE.
Fire shot for each spellcast this battle. Anchor. Anchor's not great there.
You ever meet a girl named Et?
I've never met a girl named Et.
Oh wait, that actually is a name. Etta. Etta
is a name.
ETTA. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be a dumbass here.
That might hurt.
She was excited, by the way, when she did that.
No, yeah, it's very creepy aesthetic going on. Now, despite the blood obsession, at the same time she's a cute anime girl, so I will never not be convinced that she's lawful good. and it'll never change.
It's like Launch in Dragon Ball.
Launch?
Launch is a character that Akira Toriyama forgot existed after Dragon Ball and didn't write into Dragon Ball Z at all.
Didn't even address what happened to them?
No, they were just gone.
Okay. And who are they?
They're a character who has effectively a weird, like, form of, I guess you could call it like a bipolar disorder or something. It's like almost like multiple personalities where, like, sometimes they'll get whacked on the head and they'll randomly switch from, like, one,
I don't think bipolar is the same as personality.
It's not necessarily. It's a different, I don't know exactly what to call it.
However, what happened in the show, it's like, would they just be a different character, or they would just change, like,
they would,
demeanor?
like, change, like, they would change both, like, their hair and, like, and their, like, outfit, and then they would also change, like, how they act.
Gotcha.
Just, like, whenever they got hit on the head.
But they'd still be Launch.
Yeah, it's still Launch.
Gotcha. It's like Lyman from Garfield. By the way, there was a character in Garfield named Lyman.
Yeah.
Who was like the legitimate actual owner of Odie.
Right.
And it was never explained where Lyman went or that he gave Odie to John. He's just not in the comics after like a bit. And who's the guy that wrote it?
I don't know.
Somebody Davis?
Jim Davis.
Jim Davis just stopped writing Lyman in the comics, and Odie just like belongs to John after a while.
Yep.
I don't know. It's weird.
I'm gonna die to fucking.
I brought that. I've repeated myself. I've probably repeated myself on. How many times have I? Not just on stream, but like I just tell you the same story. I forgot. There is a Halloween game with Garfield. It's a Garfield Halloween.
No, I know what you're talking about.
And in the haunted house in the basement, Lyman's chained up.
Yep.
And he says, so that's where Lyman went. And it's like a reference to the fact that sometimes characters. It's not really about Garfield. It's just that sometimes characters just completely left in the lurch, you know?
Can't do anything here.
Oh, I thought that was like I thought you were dying.
I am dying. That's why it triggered.
Oh, that slow time is for when you're about to die?
Yeah, I get 5. I took Cassidy's scarf earlier, so I get 5 seconds.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah. Oh, man. So you can't even use the B slot.
Nope.
You can't use anything. You just have to avoid. Wait, what'd you do to clear it?
Clear what?
Oh, you just waited it out.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. They both fell out at the same time, so I thought that you'd done something. No, it was just the time on them. See, I wish, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was something a bit more like... We talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, of course, but, like, without it being overtly, like, here's my deck of cards, I kind of wish it was still, like, cards that cause abilities, but not in a way that it's so, like...
Right.
Card game based, I guess. It's hard to describe it that way, but like I like the idea of people having these runic cards that like give them abilities. But I don't know if I like it being just like we're gonna solve this problem, but we're gonna do it with these little like and these are the rules and we're gonna flip these and turn these and everything, and I kinda like it more where it's just like I'm gonna do this thing and that's my ability.
Right. I got quiet there because I was about to die.
No, you're good. Did you win?
Yes.
Oh nice. I'll make it up to you.
No, you're here to fill the space. You're here to fill the air when I'm just like focusing on this right now.
Okay.
I don't mean that in a bad way either. It's just how it's happening.
I know. Oh man, do your thing, man. I mean, it looks like you're doing real well. This is part of what I said, like you offered the co-op, and we played co-op before on this, but I wanted to see how it's played when, like, at a rate of like you didn't want me to say like the master or anything, but like
this is what it's like when somebody who's got sweaty hands from playing this game too long is playing it.
A level of sufficient single player performance right here.
Yeah. I don't want magnifying glass there.
Not to diminish. I'm just.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I'm not saying like now we finally got our 100% speedrunner.
Thanks.
I love the flare that she did that with like the
shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. The jacket snap.
Yeah. She just like ended that for me too. She just deals like 200 damage outright. There she goes again.
Oh yeah, the jacket snap is everything.
That was free.
That's awesome.
That was free. Preload is an option. Bow snipe is also an option, I guess. Take bow snipe. This is a dumb idea, but I'm taking it.
Traveled the West looking for the best bowman and the best archer in the land. Who am I?
I'm a dude with a violin bow, chief.
I'm Bow Snipe. but you can call me BS.
There we go. So if I hit that little container, it releases another enemy that's a pain in the ass to deal with.
I want a card that like works with that, just called like Big Arrow. It's just a big arrow and then you fire out of it.
That's it.
I'll make it up to you. I know it was about to just like, I know it was finna kill you earlier. That's how I imagine she speaks polite slang.
Yeah.
I know I was about to completely lay down the law, son. But now just watch my sassy jacket snap. That is really cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. I like
it's cool.
The specific, like...
Anvil would be nice if I was taking a bunch of the abilities that just shot flames onto my side of the field.
I know I'm... Go ahead.
I'm just looking at this.
I know I'm referencing Enter the Gungeon a lot. That's just, like, my basis for what a roguelike is.
Yeah.
And it's just one of my favorite games. Like, I started playing it, like, this year, and it's already, like, one of my favorite games.
Hey, you know what? That's a good thing.
And I like when characters have things that are, like, that specific thing that they just do. Even though it's, like, functionally not any different than just, okay, you're doing your power.
Right.
But, like, the Hunter character in that, when they reload... she does the old school Wild West spin.
Sure.
Like twirling the gun in a like circular windmill fashion. And so when you give a character something like that, like taking off the jacket and flipping it to do the power, like that's really cool. I like those things rather than her just being like, and fireball, and then just moving her hand like forward to do it.
And she does it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
The idea that like the jacket is her spellcasting focus. Being just an interesting like touch. It can really those like details can really go a long way to like make a character. Oh, I never said what the human moment was in the Jimmy Neutron movie. There's one moment.
This is a conversation from 4 hours ago.
From 4 hours ago. There's a moment in Jimmy Neutron that I consider the most human moment, and or just stuff like that where like she's a girl with magic powers. Okay, that's kind of removed from what a real life human can do. But when she takes her jacket off and snaps it, you're like, oh, okay, this is just like a sassy girl.
Right.
Like, I don't know, like, it's just cool little details. It's not them realizing the parents are gone and wanting their mom. It's not the heart-to-heart that Jimmy and Cindy had when they're locked up in the jail. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
It's not that. The most human moment, that is, like, where a character stops being a cartoon and starts being like, wow, that is just 100% what would happen. Before he becomes, and it's weird because it comes from the character who like just becomes like the most non-human. I'm the Duck Man.
Yeah.
But the dad, what's the dad's name in that?
Hugh.
Hugh has a moment right before they get abducted where he goes to the kitchen and goes, "Honey, can we leave the green light on?" Yeah. That's like my favorite moment in the movie, and that watches me such a letdown when I said it. But I love it because it's just like, if we actually got invaded by body snatchers, that would be the most human reaction. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like so many times you see sci-fi movies and people are like all too ready to like be in it.
Right.
And it's like, wait a second, how did you know there were gonna be dinosaurs?
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? But the idea of him just being like, oh, we must have left her. Like, I just love that for some reason. That he's like, oh. Like, I could just see John Mulaney playing Hugh and being like, honey, it was
a live action Jimmy Neutron movie.
Or like, I'm doing more of like Bill Hader. It was like, honey, the green light came on. Do we have a green light? So doing like Bill Hader's Keith Morris. The killer got away with more than $400 in blood money. Was he evil? He was certainly troubled. Like just stupid stuff like that. It's like, and they found her husband in the trunk of a 2009 Lexus. Dilapidated old pop. Was he okay? No, he was dead. He was in the trunk. Was he alright? I just love that kind of stuff for some reason. Like, I love the, like, really... I don't know, like, when you can give your character these deliveries, and I feel like we see it more in cartoons now, where a character will deliver... They're kind of, like, or having the voice actor not put on, like, a, hey, I'm the goofy guy. Like, it really is just, like, we leave that green light on? Like, I just love that moment. Like, these
It's good.
interesting, different, like, it's happened with a lot of cartoon characters where it's just like a lot more ums and uhs happening, a lot more filler words, because that's how we talk. We just have a lot more, a lot more space.
Okay, I'm dead.
Oof.
That run wasn't good because I had a terrible deck. Which is why I stopped talking, because I actually had to focus, and the rest of my deck just like fell apart.
I figured, oh, I like the feather coat also.
Yeah, no, it's cute. I love it. Alright, let's have a look here.
So whoever designed the characters is like really good at figuring out how outfits go together.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
I like
absolutely.
the thigh-high boots with the or leggings or whatever. Bombard, hit and crack 4 tiles.
I don't like doing Hexalon builds, generally. Which is like the building one.
Yeah, you like set up stuff.
It's
Like,
really cool, but I'm bad at it.
Hazel's.
Yeah, it's Hazel. That's what Hazel does.
Oh man, there's a Grim Reaper.
Yep.
It's amazing. Honey, do we?
Should we leave the Grim Reaper outside again? Honey, did we leave the Grim Reaper outside again?
Honey,
That sounds like something Hugh would say.
did you see the Grim Reaper off? Did you ever leave the house after that party? You go home? When someone leaves your house, check.
Remember, kids, somebody is outside your house dressed like the Grim Reaper. Just like make sure you tell everybody. You know, make sure everybody at the party who was at the party knew the Grim Reaper was there.
Honey, I know you were inviting people. Hon, I know you were inviting people over for your fan film of Marble Hornets, but that man in the suit is still looking in the window. What's the wife's name? Judy.
Yeah, Judy.
Judy, honey.
Or is it Judy?
The
I think it's Judy.
Grim Reaper is
I love how very
Quack.
obviously they're based off of like a generic 1950s family too.
100%.
It works so well.
Yeah, there's a lot of like taking that like.
I'm getting it. I want to keep my deck
Who's
smaller, I
the-
think, this time.
Who else am I thinking of? Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
Like Dexter's old school with the way the family structure is.
Right.
But the mom is like, mom's always wearing those gloves and like cleaning around the house. But also like she was a very good character in her own right.
Yeah. I'm learning how to play Violet properly.
How often do you get to do that directional pad thing?
Whenever I have 1 mana, I can do it.
Oh, okay.
I just get to tap that's her weapon.
It's just doing mana.
Yeah, it takes 1 mana, and then she gets that weird DDR floor mat.
Right, because she's not shooting anything.
Right.
She's just activating stuff with her music.
Yeah. Nope.
Cold
I
medicine.
could potentially take cold medicine, but I don't want to.
Oh, it's not cold medicine, it's cold medicine.
Yeah, it is medicine that is cold.
That is cold. I love it when like video games have power-ups that are just like an orange.
Yeah.
or something like that. That's just
Right,
like
something silly.
a piece of bread.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna let the game take me where it wants me to take, or where it wants to take me. This run. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna try and focus anything. Looks like it wants us to go frost.
It's almost 11 though. I think after this run, I think I'm probably gonna bail out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Mint tea restores 1 mana when frost damage is dealt. Choco mint chip slows enemies when frost is applied. You can only pick one. So mint slows things when frost is involved. That's what we know about mint in this world. Dude,
Yes.
the backgrounds. This has got to be. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be Silisi because the ice.
This is,
Wait, her hood is ice.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it is pretty cool actually. Pretty cool.
So like, yeah, the character designs, the way the outfits are like.
Also the music. God, I love the music in this game.
Like I would certainly like. I don't know. Maybe it's just like 2D, like 1v1 stuff like this, whether it's tile based or just like I'm really bad at 2D fighter games. Soul Calibur I was like okay at. I was like figuring it out.
Yeah.
But that has 3D aspects to it, right?
Yeah, it's a 3D fighter.
Anything that's like learning combos and obviously like I don't know, like keeping track of a deck and a build. Like I'm familiar with having a build. And really I think that just comes down to like in RPGs kind of everything can be seen as a no, I don't want to say everything in RPG is seen as having a deck, but basically characters in RPGs just have kits. They have kits.
Yeah, they have kits. Kit is the term.
Yeah.
They have some like thing that they can do pretty well.
The modus is a deck here, but it's something completely different in other RPGs, but at the end of the day, it's you can do these stuff.
Shit.
You can do these stuff. And I would certainly watch this as an anime though. I 100% would.
This would be a cool thing for an anime, I think.
Yeah. Netflix, get on it. I'm doing the Bill Burr thing again. Get on it.
It's like the third time you referenced it tonight. Second or third.
Okay, yeah. I definitely said the Steve Jobs thing because we were talking about someone else as like being the face of the company.
Yeah.
Oh, Gygax. Yeah.
Gary Gygax.
Because we were talking about D&D. Oof.
So the thing is, Iron Will
It's cold.
deals 200 damage and then it gives him like 180 shield. So you want to use it as like a finishing blow on most things.
Where are you gonna spare her?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You just move to the next map if you want.
Oh,
to
and
spare
it'll. I thought we were just going. I was like,
No.
isn't there a thing where like she throws your stuff? Oh no, it's an orange cat. And
Ma.
I like the way the enemies.
There's a weird cat outside.
Oh, I know that video.
Ma.
Wait, didn't he like hide the dogs?
Yeah. Violet's really good at doing burst damage with her basic.
I don't
hit.
know what that cat was, but I know it was in Boston.
And that's the thing, like just the way he's speaking, it's like, how is this not Boston?
I like how the enemies are like really cool and varied, but also like sometimes they'll just have like simple faces on them. Like
Yeah.
just simple, like I don't know. That guy definitely looks like a virus, but as a cube.
Fuck. That works. Luke's looking at the controller now.
I'm getting a gauge of like how many.
It's a lot of button inputs.
Right, I'm getting a gauge of the rate of like normal button input.
It's mostly D-pad movement right now.
This is like I'm not trying to like hover over you.
No, you're good. I knew what you were doing.
It's
When he started looking, I was like,
yeah, yeah.
He's
You
interested.
understand that it's a valid area of interest.
Yeah,
for-
he wasn't just looking at my dick for no good reason. Although,
well, you got
I
your
don't
hands
know.
out there. It's far away.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it would probably end right there in your pant leg or on your knee. So
Yeah,
I
you're
guess
right.
it
You're right.
is-
You're right. Yeah, you know what? You're pretty close.
You don't want to bend it.
A little bit farther. Yeah, it gets a little uncomfy then. You gotta kind of just.
Thank God it doesn't go past the knee at least.
Yeah. You know, going past the knee is just an awkward point.
God didn't bless me that much. I'm not about to bend.
I'm gonna take Ice Sculpture because Ice Sculpture works really well with this build. Thank you, Celicy, for just like doing that.
I like the summons.
Yeah, it's nice. Those aren't like, by the way, I don't get to control those.
Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier, like how like being a summoner. I wish summoner was like its own legitimate class in D&D.
It is in 3.5, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it's not a thing in 5e because action economy is so weird in 5e.
Yeah, you don't want to have like 5 turns for something.
Right, you can do it, but it's normally as like a necromancer wizard or something.
Yeah, it would be a wizard specialty, like summon monster 5 in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Yes, I do love the like, I just like the way
She's fucking cute.
she is.
Also,
But
you can just poke her with left trigger. I was like, what's the button? And then she gets really creepy.
what I was saying, I like just for a few items. I really like, and this goes back to like just like being like, this is a nerdy thing about drawing, but you know we were talking about the Rugrats thing of like the different facial expressions
Yeah.
on the side, and we've all seen those character like animation portfolios where they'll have the same character drawn with like 7 different facial expressions.
Yeah.
there's also something about like drawing the human body that's like specifically the way that they're drawing her form, the way she's standing, everything about it has a body language to it.
Yeah,
like, there's
absolutely.
a structure to way that like, rather than just it being a talking head on top of a stationary body and only the head moves or only maybe the hands move.
Right.
Or just doing a visual novel type thing where I know a visual novel is one of those things where normally the character's pixelated, but then when you're talking to them, they appear as like a full portrait.
Right.
In that, they'll still only be doing the one pose as a visual novel. In a lot of visual novels. But when you have it where the character can have like 5 or 6 different poses, it really can communicate a lot about... It's just good character design to like communicate the personality with 1 or 2 snapshots of poses.
Yeah, and that's all you have to do. Like, if you draw a character well, this is what happens. You can really tell. Sorry, I'm figuring shit out.
No, yeah. Oh, and also the way of drawing hair, like... People mess up sometimes, not mess up, but people tend to draw things the way they think they're supposed to look rather than how they look.
Yeah.
And when you draw hair, a lot of people will just draw like lines to be like the individual strands because we think of hair as individual strands.
Right.
But her hair is drawn like basically 4 rectangles. The shorter rectangles up front and then the long 2 rectangles in the back, and that's it.
Yeah.
But you can totally see like just the way the shadows on it are drawn. You can totally see like the way it goes up and then there's a part and then like I don't know, like just different things about character design that's like, oh, it's really cool the way it was drawn that way, rather than it just being like, all right, here's a block I'll put on their head because they need hair.
Right.
I don't know, just certain things like that I think are really cool.
Try a shot, I guess.
Yeah, I'm into hair.
You like hair?
I'm into hair.
He's into hair. He really is, kids.
It says here you were telling kids about your
So now,
integumentary system preferences.
one of my favorite attacks now does,
Oh, she's
a
like
lot
the...
more.
She's like the, I don't want to say typical, but like female paladin.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely an anime aesthetic of like a cute girl in a huge suit of armor. Like that's
Right,
definitely a
right.
thing. This is one of the characters. This is a boss fight. This is a boss fight.
Yeah, this is the boss fight.
Reva.
Reva. Her kit's generally pretty weird. Do a solar charge here. Get ready for the solar beam.
I'm just saying generic in that, or not generic.
Oh, I died.
I'm not saying
She had a
typical.
reflect up.
Oh.
I died. She had a reflect up, and I hit it by accident.
Oh, so she didn't even have a sword. She has a shield.
No, she has a shield, and she reflects damage back to you if
That's
you hit her
awesome.
while she has the reflect up. I didn't even see that she had a reflect up. Well, Luke, you said you were gonna go.
I gotta go.
Okay. All right, so everybody, thank you for dropping by today. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with James at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, EST, for some a medieval. A medieval. That was the game that James wanted to play. James is really into boomer shooters, and so he's probably going to talk my ear off about that tomorrow while we're playing. But we'll be doing that tomorrow, and Thursday is going to be Hades stream as usual. So start at 11 a.m. go till probably about 2:33, something like that, and maybe later. Who knows? And then that'll be the end of my stream week. So we'll catch you all then. Let's find someone to raid real quick. Luke, thank you for hanging out as always.
Thanks for having me. Can you toggle down so I can see what the shopkeeper's like battle
Yeah,
character portrait selection looks like?
same thing.
Oh, but it's still like the late time.
Yeah, it's the
option.
creepy
That's
one.
really cool.
Hold on, let me...
She has like the yandere face grip.
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, alright, so my buddy John Loreg is playing Pokemon Coliseum, which is a game that I intended to play at some point anyway.
Wait, is her weapon just like the diamond money?
She throws money.
That's amazing.
Her max health is based on the amount of money she has,
Oh, okay.
and she can throw money. She also has access to her own shop,
That's pretty cool.
but it doesn't like reset, is the thing.
No, that's fine.
Let
I
me
say
hold-
that it seems like an interesting, like enough concept.
It's a really interesting character. For a game like this, it's a really bizarre character concept, but it's nice.
I kind of wish she had her own name though. Like you just found out her name after that,
Right.
but it's fine.
No. It's just the shopkeeper. Let me see what John's doing. It looked like he was playing something. Maybe this is Twitch bugging out again. I don't know. Twitch has been acting up a little bit lately.
Oh, and then Cave Story was the other one I wanted to bring up because it was free on Epic recently.
Yeah, honestly, we can get Cave Story freely in like 20 different places. Cave Story's been around for years and years and years.
I guess because it was like the plus version.
Right. Cave Story Plus is the big thing.
Yeah. Or the reason why it was like something that wouldn't normally be free.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, whether it's that or Undertale. I don't know if you have to pay for Undertale.
I will, but it's not much. I don't mind it.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like a Cave Story situation where...
We could probably get it for free somewhere, but I don't see a reason to. Might as well support the developer. Game's good.
Okay, no, I didn't mean in a piracy way. I meant in a way of like, I didn't know if it was one of those games that was originally just like freely shared.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure you actually had to pay money, because otherwise he wouldn't have made any money. I'm trying to find somebody who isn't streaming Among Us.
Why?
Because I don't like Among Us.
Okay.
Nothing against it, it's just not my sort of game.
One of you's lying. It's almost as if that's the rule. Like, how dare you follow the rules? Yeah, I don't know. It's he said, she said, I guess.
Alright, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna pop over to Dale Man's stream real quick. It looks like Jay Lorig just went offline, so we're gonna...
Was that the last person who was watching the stream?
That was the guy I was gonna raid.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? We're gonna I guess we're gonna raid Deo. We're gonna go raid Deo Man. Everybody go say hi to Deo Man. Please be nice to him. The man's had a rough week. He's learning how to speedrun Spyro 80% after getting world record in 120%. He's actually 4th now last time I checked. He just got a really solid run a couple days ago, but I don't know where he's at now because the man might have already gotten world record. Anyway, like I said, y'all have a good week. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good weekend, whatever else is happening. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.